So ask your partner to share with you 3 things about you that irritate them. Hey guys, welcome back to the iVow channel. It's me, Emmanuel G, founder, chief marriage coach of iVow. Excited to be coming to you and talking about this thing called love. If you're tuned in today, you're tuned in to Love Mondays on the iVow channel. And I'm so honored and excited that you guys actually are taking time to watch this. And some of you are learning. Thank you so much for your feedback. So we've been going through a 40-week challenge. And this 40-week challenge is where, it's a Love Dare challenge where we learn about an attribute about what love is, and then we purpose to go and practice it so that we can change and become better people for our partners. Awesome. So today we're going to be talking about love is not irritable. Love is not irritable. On the last video, we talked about love is not rude, but today we're going to talk about the other side of it. Love is not irritable. Now, King Solomon, one of the wisest men who ever lived, and listen, this is one guy you want to hear from because this guy had 700 wives and 300 concubines. So he has some experience on this thing about love. Listen to what he says in Proverbs 16:32. He says, better to be patient than powerful. Better to have self-control than to conquer a city. Listen, what I'm hearing him say in this passage right here is that love is full of grace, and love shows mercy and forgiveness. Man, that's like the most difficult thing to do. It really is the most difficult thing to do. Imagine the offenses that you face on a daily basis, and you're supposed to have grace on this person. Imagine this thing, you've been dating for so long, you finally say, I do, you get into the home, and then you realize when you used to visit this guy, the house was spotless, and you thought that this guy was perfect and, kept a spotless home. Just to find out this guy actually lives, the moment he walks in, he puts his shoes right over there with mud and everything, takes off his socks. There's a trail. You can know the exact path that he went all the way to the bedroom because of clothes he left all over. You used to go and visit this girl. She used to have amazing food. And it was so amazing. You couldn't wait. Anytime she tells you, come over, you drop everything and go to her home because she used to cook amazing food. Then you get married and find out all she knows how to do is boil an egg. That's it, guys. All that food was takeout. You've been gypped. Now you have to live with this person on a daily basis. Let me tell you, this is the biggest cause of irritability in marriage. So today we're going to talk about love is not irritable. Now, there's a couple of things. There's about 4 things I want to share that cause irritability. The first one is stress. Stress has its tendency, we get into this place and we have to, trying to get through life, and we get stressed. Life throws curveballs, and, you're doing life and it's stress, and it has a natural way of creating, irritability because you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like being talked to. You don't feel like being nice when you're stressed. The other thing is impatience. Today's culture, more and more, and it's getting worse as the days progress, we're becoming such an impatient society. Man, we are so impatient. Everything that we do nowadays, we can get it right there and then. If I want to send a message to you, when I was dating my wife, we used to send letters, y'all. We used to write a letter, you get a stamp, lick it, stick it, go to the post office. You have to walk to the post office, put it in that thing, and then those guys, postmaster, will take it to wherever it is going. But today, if I want to send you a message, I have so many ways. I can private message or DM you, I can WhatsApp you. So we become impatient. Another thing is selfishness. Yeah, we're in such a huge me culture. Yo, let me tell you, it took marriage to show me how selfish and self-centered that I was. Now I have to consider this other total human being, consider her. Back in the day, whatever I wanted to do, whenever I wanted to do, however I wanted to do it, I could do it. But there's this other person you have to consider now. And so the selfishness of the fact that you don't get to do the things that you really would have loved to do causes us to be irritable with our partners. The fourth thing is pride. Pride normally comes in the way in a big way. There's this other human being who's coming to tell you what to do or how to conduct yourself. Who do they think they are? I've been me for the last 25, 30, 35 years, depending on when you met, so what are you coming to tell me? Take that thoughts. We really appreciate them, but take those thoughts and dump them wherever you dump them. So that's those are the causes of irritability in our relationships. And today I just want to tell us that when we are irritable, it causes tension in our relations with each other. And in causing tensions in our relations with each other, it means that we're not working on our intimacy. It means our intimacy with each other struggles, and it struggles big time. Because who wants to be with a grumpy person, constantly, just grumbling and, saying all the things that, we say when we're grumpy? No one does. So I want us to consider changing the way we actually do stuff, the way we actually respond to the situations, whether it's stress, whether it's pride, whether it's selfishness or impatience, and be considerate of our partners. And in today's day, I want to challenge us to begin to learn how to react differently to the circumstances that we face in our relationships. Whether we like the circumstance or whether it's a circumstance that's favorable to us or it's unfavorable to us, choose to respond in a calm, in a gentle manner, and choose to respond in a manner that considers the feelings, the thought process of your partner. So consider this, guys. Again, I'd love to hear your feedback of how your journey is going, even as you try to implement this in your relationship. Now remember, this is not just for those who are in relationships. This is for you who's single, because it's important for you to be the one before you meet the one. And you don't wait until you get married to do this, because you have to begin to create the habit before you meet your partner. So my challenge is to you out there is that if you're single, begin to follow this challenge and begin to make it a part of your life. In fact, you never know. This might be the reason that she sees you or he sees you, and you might now begin to have a happily ever after. You're welcome, guys, for that free tip right there. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please check out all our videos. We talk a lot about love and Love Monday series. There's also other things that we talk about, but yeah, check out these videos, like them, subscribe, share to all your friends, make sure you hit the notification button, and again, comment. We'd love to hear your feedback, both good and bad. That way we know how to be relevant to you. My name is Emmanuel G. This is iVow, and this is Love Mondays on the iVow channel. Thank you, and see you next time.